besides Trevor, pretty inexperienced. Just what do you make of the room, especially the guys that aren't quite as experienced as Trevor?
I'm excited about the room. I mean, Rod is a guy that took a ton of reps last year for us in a position of just being here on the team, just getting here, and he's had a great offseason. Branson, we talked about in his back. Cash has been a veteran leader in that room. The young guys that are coming back in that room that we just signed that have had great summers, well, that's Nate, Dwight, and Chauncey. I mean, I think we've got a room of good backs, as talented as we've had, but inexperienced. And Trevor does a great job of leading that room and holding people to a standard in that room.
Yeah, how big was it for you guys to get Tate Ratledge back for another year, and how have, over the course of his college career, you seen him grow sort of off the field?
Yeah, his maturity's grown. He's always been a great practice player. He loves football. He's become kind of the centerpiece of that group. I think him coming back just validated to the others that they want to do something special. Both he and Truss made that decision, and their leadership has really been kind of the different mindset, at least in the spring, in terms of our identity on offense and what they want to do in terms of forcing people and being physical. I could see it. It permeated our spring by the physicality that our offensive line played with, and they got to continue to do that because they'll be challenged this year.
Coach, getting back to the wide receivers, as far as the three transfer guys brought in, how much did they pick up the offense during the spring? How much further do they have to go in that regard this fall?
I don't understand the question. The transfers, how much what?
Yeah, how much have they picked up the offense? How far along on it for their knowledge of the offense?
They're great. They've done an awesome job. I don't think that would be a concern. They're very bright kids. All three of those kids have played in systems that are similar to ours and very bright, adjustable, can play multiple positions. No concerns there.
Speed of transfers, what about in your set and just how he's kind of fit in since coming over from Stanford?
Yeah, it's a hard question because I really hadn't got to see him. Most of these guys I saw through the spring. So the new arrivals of late May, early June, he would be included in that. So I'd be remiss if I could tell you really what he can do and what he's going to do because outside of some summer workouts, I hadn't got to see him do a lot. I'm excited. He's very intelligent, very conscientious, and I love the way he's kind of approached our team. I've seen him meeting guys all the time, talking to guys. He's not like just here for a one quick season and roll. He's invested. He wants to be part of something special.
Kirby, Andrew had a pretty good outing this morning. How is he? And I know you did a lot of baseball with him this summer, and I know Weston played for the state championship in tennis. How is it pressure-wise on you watching your kids trying to win games and matches like that?
The pressure doesn't equate to what we do day to day and what we do with these kids and what we do with our program and the decisions that go into our games. So I'm awful proud of all my kids, including Julia, and I got to spend a lot of time in recent last month with them, and I appreciate that time that we get away, and you don't get it back. People have told me over and over they're going to be gone before you know it. They're going to be out of the house, and you're going to be wishing you had done more, and I don't have any regrets. So spent a lot of time with them over the last month really.
Any more questions?
Yeah, with KJ Bolden in particular, how do you coach him up so that he maybe can deal with some of the pressures that is on him as this hype recruit and all that he's coming into here at Georgia?
Yeah, I don't think there's any pressure in terms of hype as a recruit. I mean, he may put that on himself, but we don't, because we don't pick kids and say, well, this guy's got pressure, this guy doesn't. I think we got to prepare him day to day with intensity, and each day is an opportunity for him to grow and get better. And sometimes freshmen, they can't rise to the occasion that number of times, and they have these off days because they've never had this intensity. He's going to be able to handle that well. Number one, because of where he came from, the program he played in, but he's also a conscientious kid. So we're going to push him, and we're going to challenge him, and we're going to test him because he'll certainly get tested in the schedule we have.
Kirby, why did you want to add Jazir Jackson to your offensive line? You already have a lot of freshmen offensive linemen this year, but what do you seen his potential?
Well, he was a kid that we had in camp, and he was a unique situation where he was eligible right now, and he was a tremendous athlete, raw, hadn't played football since 8th grade, but you recruit size, you recruit athleticism, and we don't have an expectation of he has to help us right now. We have an expectation of he has to grow and get better and develop, and we saw that as a kid that has the ability to be a good football player if he has toughness and all the qualities it takes to play offensive line.
Got time for one more question if anyone has it. Okay, thank you, Coach.
Thanks.